So far up to this point, the only angles we've been working with are the central angles. How can you describe a central angle? Where's it at?
It's on the center.
It's in the center of the circle. Okay? What do we know about central angles and their arcs? They're the same. Okay? Now we're going to be dealing with inscribed angles. What does inscribed mean, do you think? You think not equal. Is it in the center?
No.
No. Here, where's the angle at now? It's on the arc of the circle. It's on the outside of the circle. Okay? See here that it creates an arc from its endpoints. Yes? If you go from the angle out to the other side, it creates an arc measure. Do you all see that?
Yeah.
Okay. So the arc measure here is 100. What do you think the relationship is between the two? Are they the same or are they different?
Different.
They are going to be different this time, but how?
How?
It is going to be half. So if we're going from the arc back to the angle, whenever you hear the word back, remember with special triangles, what do we think of? You think of divide. So if we take 100 divided by 2, what is that? 50.
So we're just going to be dividing.
So the angle measure is 50 because we went from the arc back to the angle. Now look at B. What do they give us on B?
105.
And is that the angle or the arc?
The angle.
It's the angle this time. So how do we go from angle to the arc, do you think? Yep, if we're going to it, we're taking 105 times 2, and that gives us 210. So, overall, which one is bigger, the angle or the arc? The arc is the biggest. Okay, the angle is the smallest. Questions on those?
No.
Okay, go try those 3 on your own.
Yeah.
You need to decide, did it give you the arc or did it give you the angle? On number 1, did it give you the arc or the angle?
Arc.
Gave us the arc.
Divide by 2.
Really, you need to think, did it give you a central angle or an inscribed angle?
Central.
Inscribed. Why is it inscribed?
Is on the center.
It's not in the center. Okay? So if I'm going from the arc back to the angle, what do I do?
Divided by 2.
90 divided by 2 to give me 45. Number 2, is it a central angle or inscribed? Inscribed. Did it give me the arc or the angle?
Arc.
Gave me the arc. So how do I go back
Divide by
to the angle?
That gives you 80.
160 divided by 2 to give me 80. Okay. Number 3, is it a central angle or an inscribed angle? Inscribed. Did it give me the angle or the arc? Angle. How do I go from the angle to the arc? 120 times 2, which is 240. Remember, which one is supposed to be bigger?
Arc.
The arc or the angle?
The arc.
The arc is supposed to be the biggest. Okay, is that true for all the ones that we did? Yes. Okay. Questions on those?
No.
Okay. Sorry, not flip. It's right there on your same page. On this one, what do you notice about this diagram right here? Think of parts of a circle. What? We have a diameter, okay? Highlight that diameter or shade it or do something so you can see it better. Okay, we have a diameter. What do we know about a diameter? 180, okay. So with that diameter, do you see that the inscribed angle is created by that diameter?
Yeah.
Okay. Theorem says that if we have a diameter and it's created with the inscribed angle, the inscribed angle is 90 degrees. Okay, so if it's created from this inscribed angle from the diameter, its endpoints are connected, that angle is 90 degrees. Okay, so we already found x. X is what? X is 90. So how can we find y? Think of what we know about triangles. Yep, what do they all add up to in triangles? 180. So we're going to take 90 plus 50 to get 140.
Yep, and then you subtract.
And then take 180 minus 140 to give you 40. Okay, so if it's created from a diameter, that inscribed angle is 90 degrees. And remember what I talked about on Friday, when in doubt, look for that diameter. Okay? Go try those 3 on your own. On number 4, what do you see?
35.
When in doubt, look for what?
Diameter.
Diameter. What does that diameter tell us with the inscribed angle?
180. It's a triangle.
It creates that right triangle. Okay, so what do we know x is? X is 90. How do I find y?
Minus that from 180.
Yep. Add up what you know. What's 90 plus 35? 125. Whoa. I don't know what happened. 125. Okay, what do I do with that? 180 minus 125 to give me 55. Good. Okay, looking at number 5, what is my right angle? Y. What is my right angle on 6?
X and X.
What's my right angle on 6? Y. Okay, on number 5, what do you notice about those other 2 angles?
They're the same.
They're the same. What should it be? X is 45. What does that make right there? 45, 45, 90.
Yeah.
Remember those?
Yeah.
The special right triangles. Okay, what about number 6?
Oh.
We said Y was 90. What's the other angle?
60.
60, so the other one is
30.
30. Remember 30, 60, 90?
Oh my god.
Okay. We'll talk about today. Looking at this diagram right here, what do we remember about the term supplementary?
Same.
What do they add up to? 180. Supplementary, they add up to 180. So, here in this circle, we have multiple inscribed angles, yeah? They create a quadrilateral. What's a quadrilateral? 4 sides, okay? So we have a 4-sided shape inscribed in that circle. What do you see here?
If they add up,
180 on the Z.
Opposite angles, y and 120. Opposite angles are supplementary. So how do I find that other one? 180 minus 120, which is
60.
60. Okay, what are my other 2 opposite angles?
Y and 80.
Z and
Or Z and
80. And then remember they're supplementary. So supplementary again, what number goes with supplementary? 180. So take 180 minus 80,
100.
which is 100. Okay, so start by finding your opposite angles, and then you know that they're supplementary to each other. Okay? All right, let's look at one together on this page here. First, notice we have a inscribed 4-sided shape. Okay? What are opposite pairs? Give me one. X and 95 are opposite pairs. What are the other opposite pairs? 100 and Y. What do you know about those pairs? What do they add up to? 180. Go find them. What did you get for Y? 80. What did you get for Y? 85. Yep. Good. What about number 8?
Oh, that's not 90.
Right. What do those boxes mean?
90.
90. They're right angles. So their opposites are also right angles. On number 9, give me a pair of opposite angles. Y and 80. And then 50 and X. Good. Questions on any of 11.5?